I am all the way down here, sir. Let's go see Germany. Mwah!
Hi guys, welcome back to Tim and Kate. Today we're doing a Q&A about essentially our trip in Germany. We've had a lot of questions from comments on videos on our social media. So feel free to follow us there, Instagram. I've been using like Facebook and Twitter a lot lately. You can hit me up there too if you have any questions. So let's get right into it. First question on the list: did you guys get like a work visa to live there? And then continue on to say they know like citizenship or whatever has been a hot topic when considering moving out the country. So we'll answer by saying no, we didn't actually get a work visa. Specifically here in Germany, as long as you're here under 90 days, you don't have to worry about getting a visa or anything like that.
Yeah, if you're staying for less than 90 days, you don't need to get a permit to stay. If you're staying for less than 90 days, but you want to work, then you need a permit for that. So it honestly just depends on what your situation is. We are not working while we're here, so we just saved up enough money in advance to cover all of our expenses so that we didn't have to worry about getting any kind of permits or visas or anything like that. So we kind of just avoided all of that. Okay, our second question is, how is the weather and did you bring enough warm clothes? So far the weather has been pretty much the same as it is in the Midwest in Kansas City. It started out a little bit warmer. Right now it's kind of in like the 50s, so it's getting colder. I think I brought enough warm clothes because I was very concerned about it and I get cold very easily. I haven't really been using them yet. I'm trying to enjoy like the last little bit of warmer weather to wear like the little cuter clothes without having to be all bundled up. But I brought lots of, a couple scarves, hats, gloves, like a really big overcoat. So I think I'm gonna be good in that area.
Now I'm good. I recently got a package today that has an additional coat that I actually forgot to bring. I forgot to bring any heavy coats, like at all.
Which is crazy.
I know.
How many times did I remind you?
You know, the crazy thing is, I remember packing them first. Like, I remember I put out my coat first. But now looking back at it, it probably didn't fit in the bag. Going forward, I'll be good. Now I have an extra coat. I ended up buying like a lightweight coat, or like overcoat. It's all right. I have plenty of hoodies. I got some scarves now. Got plenty of jeans. I've been buying like sweatshirts and stuff. I got picked this one up in Vienna. No,
you got
Prague.
In Prague, yeah.
In Prague. So, for the weather now, I'm great.
Yeah, I think we're good now.
This next question is actually about cost of the apartment. Mm-hmm. So how much did it cost to rent an apartment like that? Did you rent it like that, all equipped?
So yes, the apartment that we're staying in, we are subletting. So the person that actually lives in this apartment is also traveling in like South America right now. Mm-hmm. And so she left everything pretty much exactly the way it was because she's coming back here when she's done traveling. So it did come pretty much fully equipped, all the furniture, kitchen stuff, everything, which made it really easy. We currently pay per month 750 euros, which depending on like the conversion is pretty similar to like $750. It changes sometimes, but we've paid generally that amount in dollars, 750 euros. We did pay a like safety deposit at first, which I don't even remember how much it
500.
Was it 500 euros?
Yep, so it's 250 each.
And then we'll obviously get that back when we leave, as long as we don't damage anything.
That's great, actually.
It's pretty good, honestly, for an apartment. This is like a 1-bedroom, 1-bath.
Yeah. Kitchen, living room, kitchen and dining room is kind of like the same room.
Yeah.
So it also like washing machine, no dryer, but it is like a drying rack, which is like a very non-American thing.
It also comes with a patio. We don't have a car, so we don't have to worry about parking.
Yep.
But
I will say though, as far as like how much does an apartment like this cost, before the trip I actually did do research on other apartments like this, just in case things didn't follow through. And typically for like a full month stay in Germany, especially around this area, it ranged between, again, like a little bit above 750. It was like 800 to like 1,200 a month, but typically around $1,000 a month price point for a decent or a nice apartment in Germany.
Yeah, which isn't bad. This apartment was like recently renovated, so it's like very well insulated. It has great features. It's very clean, so I think it's a great deal for the place that we got.
100%.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so next question is, what was the most difficult thing to set up for your trip to Germany? For me, I honestly think it was the apartment, because I was the one that was communicating with the person that owns it, and that was like we were kind of communicating for months beforehand, and then figuring out timelines, how long we were going to be staying, when we were coming. And then, like, we had a contract that we had to sign, which was in German, so it took a while to kind of get through it and understand it. And then once we got it signed, we were pretty much good. But just considering the fact of how long that it took to get everything settled, and it's like the biggest thing is that if we don't have an apartment, we can't really come to Germany.
Facts.
So for me, I think that was the hardest part. For you, I don't know, it's been this phone situation.
As far as setting up for Germany, honestly, this phone situation I have pales in comparison to the stress levels it was for me to set up my businesses for this trip, actually. So, like, before the trip, like, I had to spend probably like $2,000-3,000 setting up the business stuff. I didn't even tell you about most of it. During that period of time, I had to get a new camera. I have a whole new backpack for travel. I had to get this new tripod I'm using right now for travel, new microphones, new cases, insurance, essentially everything for the trip, especially because I knew it was going to be wanting to do YouTube, and I want to do YouTube, and I also want to take advantage of the trip completely. I was no way ready, equipment-wise, to do all that. And to make it happen, essentially, I secured some contracts with some local businesses in KC. I was working on my photography site, I was working on my clothing brand site, which has been a blessing. I've been having orders on there like 90% of the days we've been here. I had an order again this morning, which is great. Standalone KC, link in the description if you want to support. It helps us on this trip. Essentially, any money we make here, again, like supports the whole trip. So all the hardest things for me about setting up the trip was kind of just financial and making sure when we get here, I can make additional money to support us in case we need it. Because she's not really in a position while here that she can make additional money because we couldn't get the visa. Or we could get the visa, but
we didn't try.
Yeah. It would have took long too. It would have took a couple months.
I mean, we have been planning this trip for like 9 months before we even arrived, but I didn't want to I didn't want to be working while I was here. I decided to work while I was, in the US, work a little bit more, save a little bit more, and then not even have to worry about it. So
yeah, and I wanted to work independently and control my own hours and make money that way. And it's been great. Like, I work remotely. Like, even now, I'm still working back with people in the States. I'm still getting orders from people in the States. Planning to be working on people here. Like, with people here, I have a couple businesses of mine I'm going to be actually going out and vlogging and speaking to and actually get some services up. And all that is possible because of all the stressful things I put in. Like, to get this camera was a load of work.
Yeah.
Like, my bank account was essentially shut down. I was scammed.
Yeah.
Which was nuts. I mean, it worked out, but it was a lot.
Yeah, that's true. You had a lot of stuff to figure out before even coming here.
Next question. Do you miss America?
Do you?
Me, I miss the food in America, but I really enjoy the life here. So, like, if I could, like, teleport or say, like, Jay's Chicken, for example. If Jay's Chicken, like, if there was a Jay's Chicken spot here and it tasted how it did in Kansas City, I would be ecstatic. If it was easier to get, like, lemon pepper seasoning, like, I bought lemon pepper seasoning in Vienna, does not taste anything how it does in the States. Doesn't even smell the same. It's not the same. So I appreciate and miss a lot of the things about food in America. Also, like, how gyms are ran. Like, it's like day passes, free day passes, monthly memberships. That's not a thing here. You have to be on a contract, typically from 6 to 12 months, sometimes 18 months.
So you're not able to work out while you're here.
But I just adopted working out from home because it's consistent and free that I can do anytime, no matter what. So if she's busy, I can work out. So that's what I kind of miss about America.
Okay.
Food and gym. Also, people smoke cigarettes here more, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you need to cough?
A little bit.
Okay, why don't you do that?
Your turn though.
Okay. I honestly don't really miss the food that much. I think everything that I've had here pretty much tastes the same, and even if it doesn't taste the same, it still tastes good. So the only thing that I miss is, like, my favorite spot, like for you, is Jay's Chicken. Mine is like Raising Cane's, and they don't have that obviously in Germany. So it's just kind of like those little things that are like, the comforts of home, like being in Kansas City. They're just things that obviously they're not everywhere in the world. So it's just those little, like, comfort things that aren't here. But I like the food, so I don't really have a problem with it. Anybody that in my family that's watching it, please don't be offended. But my dog, Stormy, more than anything else.
Oh, yeah.
I love you all, my family, but I do miss Stormy the most. So I've talked to my family. I've been on FaceTime with them and with my dog, but it's, I just miss him sometimes. Other than that, I do miss my car a little bit. It is really fun I like walking around. You get to, like, see everything, kind of just take things more slow, traditional or stereotypical, maybe like European lifestyle, where you're maybe not rushing around as much. I don't know how accurate that is, or if it's just like a type. Either way, everything is like a little bit more of an adventure, and I do sometimes miss just being able to go wherever I want, whenever I want, as fast as I want.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Same for me. Yep.
Simple. Next question.
My favorite thing about Kate. Can you guess? I've been telling you it for
There's
years.
so many. I don't know.
I've literally been telling you for years, though.
My smile, my laugh.
Duh, your
Okay,
smile.
see, I don't believe that at all. I'm insecure about my smile, and my teeth. I've been getting, like, I have Invisalign that I've been having for a while, but I appreciate that you love that so much.
As someone who's also insecure about their teeth and their smile, I love your smile.
Oh,
I don't know, like one thing about you that I've always acknowledged, at least internally, and I've told you at times, like when you smile, it just makes my day better. Which is a great thing to feel about someone you're in a relationship with.
that's true.
I
That's
love
a good
it.
thing.
Yeah, so I really love when you smile, and I wish you smile more.
Well, I will work on it for you.
Great.
Okay, next question.
That's my
Well, we
last
didn't
one.
get nobody asked us a question like about me, but since you said it, I feel like I have to say my favorite thing about you.
Okay. It's a lot.
There are a lot. Honestly, probably your sense of humor. Just because that's so important to me, is like being able to have fun with the person I'm with. So, and it was one of my the first things that I noticed about you when we first started dating was like, oh, you crack me up.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's kind of more important to me than a lot of other things, is like, do you make me laugh? So it's,
Hey, it's a top thing.
exactly.
You gotta be funny, guys. You gotta be funny.
You do. You don't like, I'm not saying this about you, but like, you don't have to be that attractive. Not that you're not, but like, if you're funny, that makes up for a lot of other categories. If you, and not like douchey funny, like actually funny.
Yeah, that's
For me, humor.
Okay,
For
but
you,
smile.
the smile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought, y'all, thanks for watching. Tim and Kate.
Yeah, thanks for asking questions too.
Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yep.
If you like this video, probably like one of these other videos on the screen. We have more content coming up. Probably next video is going to be...
We have vlogs from our trip to Vienna, vlogs from our trip to Prague.
We still have a festival vlog that I'm actually editing next.
Yeah, we have lots of vlog content. We're trying to like sprinkle in other stuff like this because most of our content is more vlog style. So yeah, let us know what you guys like to see, what you don't like to see, and just keep the notifications on, subscribe so you'll stay up to date.
Follow us on socials too.
Oh yeah,
it'd be really good. We post a lot of reels. Like we went to Vienna, we posted a Vienna. We both did actually. We posted Vienna reels.
Yeah, and then whenever we have a new video up, we post on our socials too.
Yep, we do. Also, any Q&As are often like on Instagram stories.
Yeah.
Sometimes I actually video posts if you could do more of, just to get some more reels and stuff out. So feel free to follow us on socials. If you want to support us, St. Owen Clothing is my clothing brand. It actually would help us a lot. And yeah.
So see you next time.
Deuces.